Good afternoon and welcome to Lunch Primetime News on TV1. Now, before we get into the bulletin for today, I would like to apologize on behalf of the News First team for the delay in the bulletin owed to a technical difficulty. Now, let's head into our headlines for the day and move on with the bulletin. The fuel crisis continues for a fourth day today. A sixth day rather. Long queues could be seen in and around Colombo as motorists jostle to obtain fuel. Dengue on the rise once again, 1,100 cases reported weekly. Trump issues stern warning to North Korea, do not try us. Now moving on to our top story for the day, the fuel crisis continues for a sixth day today. Long queues could be seen in and around Colombo as motorists jostle to obtain fuel. The Ministry of Petroleum Resources Development notes that 3,000 metric tons of petrol will be released into the market today. A ship carrying 40,000 metric tons of petrol is due to arrive in the country tonight, according to the ministry. Our cameras were able to capture this footage from Colombo this morning. Our correspondents in some areas outside Colombo notes that a number of fuel stations were closed due to the lack of fuel. The Secretary to the Ministry of Petroleum Development, Upali Marasinghe, notes that the fuel shortage will be resolved once the next shipment of 40,000 metric tons of petrol reaches Colombo today. Another shipment of fuel is due to arrive in the country on Saturday. The second shipment is carrying 15,000 metric tons of fuel. The Ministry Secretary notes that the stock of the two vessels will be sufficient to last 20 days. A look now at the weather for the next 24 hours. The Met Department forecasts poor weather conditions continuing over most parts of the island this afternoon. The Department of Meteorology notes that showers or thunder showers could occur over most provinces of the island after 2 p.m. Showers are expected to occur in the northern and eastern provinces and in the Hambantota district. Heavy rainfalls of about 100 millimeters within 24 hours could also be expected at some places, particularly in the western and Sabaragamu provinces and in the Galle and Mathura districts. The Met Department also notes that showers on thunder showers will occur at several places in the sea areas around the island. Winds will be northeasterly or northerly in direction and wind speeds could be 30 to 40 kilometers per hour. The Health Ministry has issued a warning that there is a rise in the number of dengue patients reported around the country. As a result, an island-wide dengue eradication program is set to take place today and tomorrow. So far this year, 166,942 reported cases and 395 deaths has made this the worst dengue epidemic in recorded history. 1,100 cases of dengue are reported weekly. Community physician of the National Dengue Eradication Program, Dr. Prashila Samravira, stated a majority of the dengue patients reported are from the Western Province. Minister Partli Champika Ranawaka held a media briefing in Colombo yesterday to create awareness on the proposed Aruwakkaru sanitary landfill.
We cannot sustain this in the long run. We cannot create another Mithuramulla. Therefore, this is the final decision. The Aruwakkaru site will be a sanitary landfill. Don't use empty statements like we don't want garbage from Colombo to oppose this. We call on the media, the public, political parties and religious organizations. If this succeeds, we will be able to start work before the end of the year. If we begin this successfully, it will be completed in 10 months.
Addressing a public gathering in Badula yesterday, JVP Uva Provincial Councillor Samantha Vidya Ratna expressed these views.
Politicians who have dual citizenship are not only on Mahinda's side. There are some on Ranil's team as well. Ranil handed over the reins of the central bank to a Singaporean national, Arjun Mahendran. He did not stop there. He gave advice as to how he should act. People like Ravi and Ranil are all involved in this. They cannot simply wash their hands from this matter. What happened? They cleaned out the central bank. They cleaned out the oil tanks. If you consider the amount that we lost due to the bond scam, it is worth around 7 or 8 oil shipments. We wouldn't have to face such issues. This petrol shortage is an issue created by another issue. Everything is being revealed through the Presidential Commission. Ranil Wickremesinghe has not gone before the Commission yet, nor has the Commission taken sufficient steps to bring him before the Commission.
Arjuna Mahendrala. එයාලගේ බෑනලා එක්ක අහුවලා. හැබැයි එයාට විතරක් මේක පටු කරන්න අපි සූදානම් නැහැ. දැන් කොමිෂමේ ඔක්කොම රෙදි ගැලවෙනවා. දැන් රනිල්
The true nature of the current rulers and the former rulers have not been revealed to the public. It is difficult to reveal it legally, but it will happen.
ඔය නිර්වත අනාගතේ අනිවාර්යෙන් එලිදරව් කරනවා.
A media briefing was held yesterday to clarify the stance of the Ramanya Nikaya regarding the interim report of the Constitutional Assembly's Steering Committee.
If you want to have a successful administration, you need to identify your priorities. You shouldn't prioritize the process of making a constitution when there are plenty of issues that need to be addressed. They need to act on these immediate issues, improve the state of the economy, and then act on the constitution. That is the opinion of our Sangha Sabha. If you are going to amend the constitution, this is the advice of the Ramanya Nikaya. The core principles of the existing constitution should not be harmed.
Well, that's all the news we have for you for the Primetime News Bulletin. Join us again at 1:55 for more of the very latest.